Left-hander's pipe. See, left-hander's pipe has got the carburetor hole on the left side right here. For those of us that are left-handed, like to hold the bowl with our left hand.
Yeah, that's actually a right-handed pipe because a left-handed person would use the left hand for the lighter.
Yep.
Why don't you show them the new pipe you got?
Me and Margaret used to have one of these. Anonymous bought it for us. Just the same exact fucking little pipe.
The blue goo.
Yeah,
you guys called it.
Yep, we called it the blue goo. These fucking little things. You gotta be careful when you're getting these because sometimes they make them, they slope the end up right here and the bowl is all funny and you end up burning your fucking nose off. Right? You see them? But these ones are good. They build up, they burn good, they smoke good, the hole's just right. The only thing I didn't like about it was the end hole right here was a little small. But dude, this motherfucker give you a toke. But this here big blue one, this here big blue sea green one. Talk about a toke. Watch it. Well, I was just saying, Anonymous, I like Nevada. I like the people. I like the countryside. I like the way the towns are set up. I like the simple fact that the state of Nevada, if they got to build some stuff out in the outback, you know, like the other day we drove by some data, so it was some kind of shit, I don't know, but it had one of those separate buildings and a big old air conditioner on it. I like the way that Nevada builds it out there in the middle of nowhere. They fence it off and they leave it alone. Somebody comes and checks on it maybe once every quarter, every 3 months or so. I like the way that there's no police fucking running up and down the road, chasing everybody down. Everybody's fucking responsible for themselves. I've already seen more than my share of a few people carrying their guns, their weapons out, you know, openly, which is all right with me. I'm pro-gun. You know what I'm saying? I like the fucking. I'm used to the weather. It's not as hot here as Phoenix or you know ever got, right? And and I like the high desert. I grew up in desert like this, and I like adventuring. Obviously, from my videos, you could tell that I know what I'm doing. Right, and when I'm talking about stuff because I know about it, you know, saying I studied this kind of shit, and I like simply like Nevada. Nevada has been a fun experience so far, and it's the polar opposite of Oregon, where I had all these expectations. I think that was my mistake, is I had expectations of what I thought Oregon was supposed to be, based on everything I've read and what people have told me, right? And it didn't play out that way, and when we were coming down to California, I told myself, you know what, Brian, you have zero. Don't expect anything from the rest of this trip. You know, just roll with it. Just let it flow and see what happens. And so by the time we got to the Nevada border, right, I was ready. I was ready to be surprised, and I have been. I have been slowly, slightly surprised about Nevada and the people, and the way it's worked, because we've had everyone from teenagers all the way up to old people speak to us openly, freely, be friendly with us, you know, hook us up here and every there and now and then, give us information even when we didn't ask, right? The people that we met along the way, we met this one guy who's a bicycle rider that we suspect might be a website owner, but we don't know yet, and I'm not going to say anything about it until we know for sure, but he seemed like he just, we weren't in his class because we were riding these junky old fucking bikes, right, with you know, just the equipment that we could tie to him, right? He was riding it was an ECR, wasn't it?
Yeah, with a roll-off.
No, he had cool bags, everything. He had everything Anonymous had for his fucking ECR before it got stolen. But it seemed like, I mean, dude seen us coming, you know what I'm saying? And when he realized that we were going to pull off and talk to us, he tried to ward us off by saying, hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? But that didn't work because Anonymous has already zeroed in on him. He was already locked on and tracking. Now I'm going to talk to this guy. I could see it. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't want anything to do with us. He just moseyed on.
It's hot, man. He told us about his trip to Pakistan. He's got planned, and he came from Boulder to San Francisco. And
that's it. Now he's going to get on the airplane and go to Pakistan. I don't understand people like that. But everybody else, aside from the people that are traveling through like us, and I'm not saying we're assholes, but I'm not saying we're not, right? Everyone has been friendly and open. right? And the little kids, the old people. Man, it's been really cool. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And I know we're only like a third of the way in. Right? I know that we still have, you know, a couple 300 miles to go before we have officially crossed Nevada into Utah, right? So, but I really like it. I'm expecting. I have no expectations, so I'm expecting to find the same stuff that I've found so far, and it's entertained me. I've enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I like Nevada. I'd come back here. I'd recommend you come back here, right? I don't, you know, the building codes and all that shit are probably the same as everywhere else. There's one county. There seems to be one county here, and we're heading towards it, right? Where there's no building codes or nothing. It's like Anonymous said earlier, it's the Taos County of Nevada, right? So we're gonna go check it out, see what it looks like, see what the land looks like, you know, because the ultimate goal here is to try to, you know, to try to build a base where we could do some of the things that we've talked about before we went on this trip, some of the things we talked about that we planned on doing before this trip even materialized, but, and then do some of the things that we've talked about while we've been on this trip, on this journey to get to there, right? The ultimate goal still lies, you know, it's still hidden, right? But right now, that's phase 2 of the whole thing. This is me, Brian, Anonymous, sitting up here in the cave, right? Rambling on. Thank you.